refresh, yeah. Alright, hit that, hit that. Ah. Let's see. Let's see if any of this shit works. So, GPT. Nike. GPT Studio. Not exactly what I was looking for, but anyway, let's see. What am I doing? Uh, I should probably get this thing sorted, shouldn't I? Okay, so this is here. Can I get an overlay? I think I remember. I think I already have one open. Okay, so that's YouTube. And then I have my browser. Okay, restreamer go. Just pause that, and then I just nuked my whole. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, like destroying my bandwidth, but whatever. So bad times. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, context. Had a recent position, and so it's looking like I'm probably not gonna do. We're of course discussing other thing number. If ever you or I or whomever my has an interview that they are interested in, or at the very least like that in the future. Uh, like, hey, yeah, no, we're good. If that's the right decision for you, then you should make feedback. Can you give me so that next time I'm in this, I am to like perform all the things that you expected me to be. Um, ask for feedback. The where gave me some feedback. Hey, what's up? Oh shit, we got weird. What's up? I am perfect timing, right? Okay. Had an interview. Got that feedback. Since it's interview or in the technical position, what I what I am doing is I got some feedback, and what I'm doing right. Stream is going. Um, take that feedback, and what I'm going to do is GPT walk me through it to make sure, because I think based on the I think I know how to do all of these. Appreciate the follow thing. I don't have like the point in the near future, huh? This is the less exciting of the two. The this one is just wanted to do. There's where we're gonna build some shit. hoping it'll be dope. I have tried to set it up, but I wanted to make sure, and I wanted to like the interviewer person some feedback of like, so the when I that problem that I'm expecting, so they should do this and then they should do that and think that I understand for but I'm not certain about that. Then I wasn't clearly. So what we're gonna dump it into, we're gonna walk through B, following that up with, so let's say I have an interview involves these tasks. What, let's do like a little mock interview artwork on my channel. A thumbnail right now, but uh a I mean, I guess I can look now because it wasn't letting me while I wonder if I could change edit mode. Is that it? Uh, activity feeds. Yeah. Perb crazy artworks. Let me see. This, yeah, man, go for it. I'm happy to. I also rely on GPT to do but yeah, you can jump in Instagram and I think I got a link to mine. Uh, see, never. No, just see it. I probably should make a bot to like do exclamation point disc. Yeah, I will have to take a look at it and check it out. I have a special secret plan here. That's cool. Um, we're to it. So that is, so that's the plan. But is there's a right way to do this is, and well, that, and there's a wrong way to do that. Copy paste the thing straight into GPT. The right way is in a GPT that is specifically good. Previously, a lot of this was just, now they have the like GPT's thingy. Play and do what I did and just search for these lists of a bunch. I already know which one that I want to use. Just like looking around to try and figure out what. Mr. This guy right here. Link. All right. This guy has been, he's the tutor bot. This was the I'm a big fan. um, and what whole like lesson plan of things that are related, things that are acting like a teacher most like. So what I'm going to do now, my feedback that I got, and okay, so I've got that. I forget. Do I need to start? So okay, plan. I sure on my JavaScript slash front end uh, programming skills. I don't know if this is the right place to do. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll run it out and see how it goes. Um, I need a refresher on my JavaScript and front end programming skills. I was recently in a front end interview and got the following feedback when I asked for or asked what that interviewer was expecting or looking for as a response when he presented a programming challenge. The feedback there. The problem was, I don't have the problem handy, unfortunately. What can I do there? Okay. Waiting for, you were waiting for a message? What message are you waiting for? I didn't see anything on Discord. Not sure, if it didn't go through or if it's in spam or something. But you're welcome to, yeah, join the server. Um, the, was the BART, okay, what's the general idea of the problem was, the BART, I think that's what it was. Let me, double check that. BART API. API can be used to calculate the train arrival time address in SF. We want to do the following. Order the, make a request to that API to pull the arrival times at our address, all trains. Then we want to filter that list down to trains that are going to our destination address, which ones are which trains are arriving there in at least 10 minutes. And from that group of trains, order them from fastest to slowest. I think that was the problem, or that's as much as I can remember. Hopefully that's enough for Mr. Reindeer to go off of here. Alright. Let me just double check. Parse, theoretical solution, not amiable, to directly sorting. Got it. You would need to write a custom comparator. Okay. Let's see if that's enough for him to go off of. I forget the... back to... New files... config him first, actually. So I have that written out. Oh, do we need to stop this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, goofy English. Post bachelor's, master's. Acts and trying stuff. Probably be some textbook. Let's see. Weird, why? Although, jeez. Mostly conversational. We got them. Yeah, this that you would put into GPT. Would I like to include? I don't care. Surprise me. Cool. Hop over here. Bro, sorry. Right, so now we have generate a whole ass teacher. This specific small instance of is gonna build me a whole there with which is what I usually do. I have to like go through the workflow for that. Let's do it. Open in the other screen here. Let's make a little repo for this. I guess I should probably like follow along if they want to. Those. Feedback. Or, I guess, can you like link to this stream right here if you can? Pop back over here. Probably because I don't need the studio right now. I just need me. Copy link address. All right, cool. Back to that. Let's add a readme. Create it. All right. Open this up in my IDE in the other screen. Go to interview, feedback read. Open that in the workspace, interview, feedback. Yeah, Mr. Reindeer is dope for coding stuff especially. Although I'm assuming he works like anything for me, but this like the GPT, the tools, like he still does. So this is like an on-demand tutor who very specific and build a whole and can also do stuff like exit as needed or draw pictures. You can try, let's see, all right. We're how to make API calls in JavaScript. Okay, focusing on the BART API. All right, cool. I know what an API allows web page to be checks out. Then response to okay, and then we can catch the error. We're just going to call the BART API. Okay. Use it to fetch the thing. To make a request to the BART API and log the arrival times of the trains. Active lesson. Okay. So, code to make an API call to the BART API. I think it's just going to be fetch, right? So we just and then real time. Yeah, estimated departure times for the specified station. Pop back over here. Okay. Should just inserting the API address, right? Fair point. Do we have the... I thought that looked weird. Use it. Yeah, because I thought the ASPX thing means that... yeah, so it's a doc space on the documentation. Okay. So not pretty, honestly. So normally at this point, if I have like janky legacy API documentation, I throw it in. If I can just figure it out, and that was the idea at the time, so I want to be able to. Um, so returns API default XML. Okay. Command etd. Okay. Do I just need to do overview? Yes, I am. Output format. Okay. Why would you make your... So, because that's also another... It does not look like it. Okay, so this is usage, right? Okay, and then I have to go get a key. Because they provided me one by default. Last time, but I guess I'll go get one. A billion million year process. Okay, I don't anti-docs technology. No government names for you, so even though it's incredibly easy to find, but it's all good. Whole thing today. I mostly want process, which is more or less thing where I needed to approach that and just make language. Should receive. Oh God, what email address did I? Yikes. And that. Let's see what we got. I guess I want something to look at. There you go. It's, yeah, so this is my ET. That's so weird. And then and the BART API key. So it's nice. I'm at the place that I went was Cursor because I don't have to like figure out all this crap. I can just go. The joys of the. It's actually the gotten this reaction where I think they put it what uh, the, okay, let me do this thing. There we go. Like I obviously for now like I'm also into using them, so I have a that involve the usage of them. And a toolkit understanding where you have but you don't want to rely in. It will let you like temporarily grok yet. Okay, so and then that'll let me in. Okay, cool. I can put myself back on the screen. Okay. Thankfully, when you realize that you can do this, you can go okay, fix the gap. Is it a problem? Legacy API key on stream. I guess I'll just trash it out. I am never going to use this ever in my life. Of course, I is going to be applying as a time organizer. Or one point was there. I think one of the if it is exactly was relaying and both people are and the phrasing like get a kick out of was like you're not and I'm like actually yeah, and it is my contention that I'm not unquote real developer exists. Like I think we just all and then we remember and then but now we don't. Beside the point, how my workflow is, it is indicate that or like communicate that when I have knowledge in my brain that or like that I have a reason for not yet. What this sort of etg.aspx is not what we want. But full endpoint. But cursor was able like on the etd. Okay, so then this is the that is to the endpoint, but this needs all of these fields formulate that URL. So what the URL is something like this, which trying to do it manually because I don't, it's not instinctual to me to go, okay, of the API endpoint, and I have these commands the endpoint. How do I modify the endpoint URL so I'm passing all of those parameters? Put a question mark and then put all the parameters you're passing. That. Very good, very good. So, a few important considerations. Correct API is the so it might have been or like another instead of through the docs blind, is just follow not the right API endpoint. How do I API endpoint? And then have as you might read in you know, a helpful teacher. So you do kind of have to have some level of skepticism. It can be helpful to receive some instructions and then figure out what the can be a helpful like learning experience too. Response format. Fetch API expect so it defaults to XML, but we have our and. In fact, I'm just making sure. A prefix and then and between we want to pass. We'll get it in JSON. So that we're making here, and then cores. I hate it, and I don't understand how it works. When making request policies can block requests from different origins for error, you might need to use a cores side application. So, I might actually see why cores and maybe make it JSON response, and you have an API key. Const should stay const. There is some. So JS was the first language that I learned. So there's a difference between const and let and var. And they were more or less like, just always use let and it's probably fine. So that's still kind of where my I do seeing the utility consts because you don't want they have that. And fun fact, I think it's Rust. Is it Rust? Immutable by default. Want them to be mutable, which is like the opposite way a lot of other languages. Because then it makes sure you're not doing what I'm doing and just making sure if you're going to have to mutate it, and instead you choose that you want what you want, why you are mutating. So return response. This code includes a check to. Okay. Well, that catches an error. Endpoint with the actual endpoints. Feel free to test this out. Holy. Like this would be a fantastic GPT if it didn't shill response. Oh my god, like do it 2 or okay. Correct annotation page does, but then all I need is the question mark after. Oh, oops, wrong one. Yeah, cores For now, let's leave it boxed. URL format, response format. Make sure you handle response formats correctly. And then, so since the other one, thank you for stepping in there, Sam, because would it be useful if code block a validation, or is the console error and why? What doesn't work? And I says something about what are some common steps when receiving errors like these. No, because I don't have a good schema in my head of this, this, and this. Give it to me, GPT. I'm gonna be mad. Don't mind me just using the repo that I made. And then do an hour, half an hour tonight. Okay, indicates whether the response HTTP errors that might not necessarily trigger a catch block. Response OK is definitely a good addition. Because okay, sort of error, and then my operation will stop because it's an unhandled error. If I'm checking for response OK, I can outline 4s and 500s and stuff. Without this check, you're then error page or non-JSON response. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this, yeah, this doesn't have that check in it. Okay, cool. What is cross-origin resource sharing? Solutions. Read the docs. I refuse. Okay, use a proxy. Proxy adds course headers. What's telling my brain is if it is a course, the headers. And disable it in your server-side script instead of the client-side. Okay. To me, that means spin up like a node server with the request instead of me. Correct understanding. Different scenarios might require different approaches. Oh my god, bro. Stop. The true problem with GPTs to teach you stuff is that they... Okay. Alright, so... Alright. The code block, declare a valid request Let's double check. I think we're just pulling. So the int is, so it's more complex to some degree. If you, okay, and okay, parse the output quickly off the top of their head once they figure out the API to call, making sure it's JSON, and then doing that, the response, I believe. Then expect them to read the ordering the trains by the ETA. To some degree, I was like, okay, here's our problem statement. So what I'm going to need to do is come up, call it, and stick all of these into the array. The directly sorting the trains, as the trains are grouped by destination, with a solution to that, such as using a for each loop on each destination and adding all. So that actually generated for me initially had it that did where it was parsing them all, making a, I'll copy paste talking about. So a little more juice than comes to coding, just solving coding problems. This intentionally so we can walk through it step by step. But well, you should have the context because I have fetch URL JSON y. This for each loop here is the method that's being referenced. Each loop on each destination and adding all of the trains to the array first. So that's then data. This const here, so we're creating an array. It's for each operation here. Trains by destination and grab the estimate, console log station 0 dot for each. So once the response.json to be pulled from the a. So this, well, yeah, so just follow along with Mr. Reindeer here. Go through it slow and not black box. All right, so what's the code block that I think should fire a valid request? And what I do is response okay in there already. Checks, return response okay. Okay, so basically, we want to take this and we want to combine the two in this tiny little screen here. URL response. Okay. will just dump that part. We've got our API key. So I want Montgomery, so I would need... Like it, okay. What?
Yes, you're a fuzzy pineapple frog. That's your genus.
I see, I see. I'm talking to stream. Okay, I have stream now. We're learning. This maybe is perfect for you to stop by here. We're learning API requests about today.
Fuzzy pineapple right now.
Oh,
I was gonna
no.
hang out and organize. You were like doing some hardcore text. It was in like a different voice room than this Discord.
No. Really just rambling to myself. I should check and see. To Twitter. And then I had a Kick viewer earlier. I'm not sure if I still have them, but
like not bad to get in that style of rambling because
yeah, like, no, it helps.
Up in the individual neurons of so if you really wanted to like close how your brain works, being able to just and record it like you're doing would be like the preemptive.
Yeah, the that is part of the thingy, or like it should listen to what you're saying and then check for semantic and stuff, and then just pull up whatever you happen to be talking about. So if you start thinking, then it should pull up relevant documentation. Ever looked at it before in your life?
Yeah, well, that's part of the reason why when I was saying on top of coming up with the mind for a thing world is a bit of a complex link of things we want the VA to be able to inherently do as part of personalization at a like top level.
Let's see. So VA in a Minecraft world, or
yeah, you know, like the project I have, where it's like the project plan I made in the last find for an agent that could kind of a virtual assistant, which should have totally different functions than the app.
Yeah, sort of like a Minecraft world has 3D space and Assistant VA doesn't really, or like it goes off yours more or less.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like they're two mind, because it's like the core mind could be like, look, while you were sleeping, here's a screenshot. Well, it's like you're the screenshot from the like game world, and it'd be like, just wait, did the house I built actually look like a house to a human, or did I just find you were sleeping?
Yeah. You know, Minecraft able to log everything that your agent if needed.
Value? Real value?
Well, yeah, it would more. I guess it would more so be like I have placed a block, and I just did that X number of times until it started looking like what I believe to be finished state of house is. Have I finished placing blocks, or do I need to place more, or do I need to delete some? Would be
well, because like there's various levels of detail like even an AI could abstract through for building a house in Minecraft, where it's like level 1 it's like cube near the door, right? It's a house, you can sleep in it and put a chest and a bed in it. Like level 2 is like mixing material in the cube. level 3 is improving the shape of the cube with like large enough to have like a stair where and having like a little door so no monsters can get in through the roof entry and balcony type things. And then it's like the more human orientated detail, putting doors, trap doors on the side of a building and closing them so it looks like it's got like an extra thin layer for windows and stuff like that. It might be able to do all these things and make some general stuff, but it's like human eye, even though like good, because even with GPT vision, it could look at them, but it'd be like, technically don't know till the human tells me. It's kind of like first time times any individual system would develop a sort of nuance to know it. Funnily enough, there's a joke like that in the Culture series about like stars. It only ever does it once because it's teleported, so it actually has to like check the stars again for the second.
Yeah, we get. Where did I put my API key? It's here somewhere. Or maybe I have to go reopen it. Rip. Oh yeah. It was to manually with my meat brain instead of having a robot look through it.
To call Microsoft so I can like turn down Explorer Windows. I technically own a copy of.
I mean, well, oh, okay. You mean?
Yeah, because I did the reboot, and it's like I wish it was. You just put in.
Mm-hmm.
That technically my Windows key that I'm using comes from my last 15 years ago, whatever. Also not awesome at the same time.
Right.
Using this city of discs.
Got him, coach.
But Sam really needs off your eye, but he needs to like creates cryptographic key locks that are like actual carved blocks of crystal with like infinite geometries of pathways, like for different key sequences you use to like log into shit.
I think that's basically what he treats.
Yeah, but that's like lame. I don't want to scan my eyeball. And like instead of even having a power switch, I want to just like flick the like one power like thing, drop my little optical pathway cube in like where the power slot would be, and it like actually works because like some super complex or just work by just like passing the light through just like a prism.
API key, so we should be good. And then I wonder if anybody can do Bart legacy API key. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so this is my keys.
To not just be random. Very close to finishing some of this hard drive. My code data.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So I had an interview recently, and then I got some. And so what I figured I would do stream today was the thing that I do when I deck. Let's try and leverage our available models to act. Well, so I'm the things do off the top of your head are. So I go and grab T that built reindeer the way I wanted to, and was like, I'm on this interview through it. So next time I have that, or like that problem in an interview setting.
Cool. Does it work?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, actually.
Feedback as well today, and I was after it. I'm like, what if I hit upload it? Then interrogate.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Sync right bit, but I don't know. I may try next time.
I mean, at least I've found like if you are, something meaningful and you ask for more feedback. That feedback, can you summarize it in? A lot of people are like, Amy. I hadn't seen that yet. Go through when I do have access to that. Change to Shillit's Discord in every. Modify. Not really trying to have that. Like, this is a solid approach to me. Like, a lot of what I use language models to do. Concept, and then be like, language model op. It. But then when I can go to the same language model. Breakdown lesson plan. So you can you have a very like nice pipeline, because what can I operate and then when I reach the failure, you have like a pit turnover until you know everything. Simulate understanding of everything in the baby.
And this is great. And this is great.
It's the first step of this is BT, but what I often like to do, the one that I would like. This guy's like
Give
my
me
default.
1 second. 1 second.
Monts URL. The data. You test. Don't think this will fire valid, but I want. Oh, because it's an external API call. You don't let code interpreter touch anything. The script call is I'm just gonna make a script.js. Bun off the top of my head. Because touch. Yeah, you're sitting right there. I'm at touch index.js. Take this thingy, paste that there. First script. Okay. Index.js. It's not. What a goofball. This S node index.js. The network response was not okay. Bad. Okay. So let's troubleshoot this with our meat brains. I think that's 500. Type on the URL, validate the content type header. Cheating and looking at my thing from yesterday. Let's see. Or MON. I wonder to. Do I need to capitalize this? Maybe. Okay. Then return. The orange. API key. End of our demo. Are there head? Okay. Let's do. Bro, what the? Just have it. It's fine. Yeah. You delete that. Thingy there, I think. Unterminated template literal. What is this? Weird. No. Oh my god. Okay. You do this to me. Okay. So I'm gonna do a URL. Const URL. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Or something. I'm not sure. But I've got my is the response object. But it looks kind of weird. Oh god. Here's the response from my call after I resolve the error. Hello, fucking. Mm-hmm. Its own set of product. To explore the station array. Contains information about the trains, their destination. Okay, while he's printing, I'm gonna entirely.
Sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
We back. Let's see.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, nothing. Just me going to go get water, really. Well, actually, no. You missed my successful API call. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Let's see. And we have Mr. Reindeer helpfully walking me through each little part of it, which is very. Because I'm definitely like to some degree on like how all of they I think, as I mentioned, very stream. I'm still everything from working randomly when it feels it's all of your errors underneath it when see when you don't need to be. So hopefully by the Easter reindeer, it will be less of a, oh, okay, I see how that works now. So yes, we knew this. We are. You're right. So yeah. So now we have an object that has that we need, and I'll need to make details. Let's extract the right. How do I? Step one. My is that since the response object array and print that balls and look at what do we got, reindeer? And then the station array. Okay. Printing the station data to the console. If it contains multiple items, first item for a start to make console log station data. So I think expecting too much. Never mind, hold on. Item for a start to make it more manageable. Look for the key details you need for your structured within each object of the station array. And then station objects. Okay, so he's burying the lead here on for this situation. Those are structured within each object. No, here's your hint. You might need to for each if there is objects, but if it gives you all of them, you don't need to iterate. So that's pretty printing the J. As you inspect the data, take fields you need for your task. This will be sorting steps that follow. Interesting. Better positioned. Breaking it into programming and life. And remember, shill the fucking Discord again. Oh, hell. Oh, if I have an object, I can console log it. And then, yeah, so that. And then we have this object is an array. All right. So code we have once we have okay, so once we have the response from our return response.json, we can once after it's done being fetched, I want data, console log data. Okay, where is it? Value any, promise like part of fetch, probably. Why won't it just show it to me in my ID? Baco has that set up, but I don't. IntelliSense. I need JS and is there not? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. JavaScript. You can make until with JS Son project. Okay. With JS doc, I think that's what I want. Gonna ask fines because I don't want to have to wear my cringe, bro. I set up IntelliSense where if I'm hovering over something, it shows me the docs page in my ID. Okay. So tired. You can always we're gonna install a language extension. It can be so what if I just do JavaScript? See if that's already installed. Alright. The language extension, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so it's got it out of the box. So is there not pack? Okay. JavaScript and type. should be on by default. I need more real estate. This file is not configure. For me, alright. God damn it. Okay, find your model, bro. Find you little shit.
Find.
Find is the their tagline is the AI search engine for programmers, and that's basically what it is. It's I'll use find for general questions that need research. I'll use perplexity, and then for other stuff, I'll just use GPT-4. But
Cool.
the nice thing with Find is it gives you 10 GPT-4s for free. So if you like aren't subscribed to Plus or whatever, then you can just use Find. And Find has also like their model is comparable to GPT-4.
Oh, neat.
I this code IntelliSense to do the same, but for my JavaScript projects. Control space is that. Control K can for information at the current. Control is cursor takes over that. See type information in relevant document. Just hover information at the current cursor. God, I wish I had like a screenshot. My hover. just provides me reference link text dis fetch and displays displays it in that. Okay, so you can do it for Python. Okay, what's this direct? And I'm not sure, but okay. Can I get? I think I need goods. Well, give me the juice. The fuck? Rick, is this 5? And quickly bring up helpful. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Frickin' MDN. Something. S. One that will fault my with my mouse. Yes, but let's just install it. It's fine. would include it in the hover is the question. Weird, why is this not? Are there no? Do hover. Curious. Well, I think I'm gonna take off and make some lunch, but I back here around 5. Some run pod shit. Should be dope.
No idea
Cheers.
what you do with your frog magic, but I'll be cleaning